Welcome to this Tobacco University video looking at hybrid cannabis and explaining some of the nuances associated with it. This can be a little difficult because many of the cannabis is actually becoming a hybrid because growers are looking at blending different traits. So Cannabis blended is kind of this cat and bird here, but we're getting this kind of blending of indicas, sativas, and even rudales. So just the origin of hybrids just in general, the goal is to try to obtain the best of both worlds in one plant. There's a popular demand to combine the autoflower plant characteristics with another desired cannabinoid and or terpene profile. This is why growers are bringing that rudales with some of the indicas or sativas. Because growers are really looking for the ease of plant maintenance with also a high quality end product. So it's that kind of nice kind of mixing of that blue and that yellow to get that green, that kind of merger of two to get the best of both worlds and to create something new as well. So the hybrid plant morphology, how do these plants in general look? Well, hybrids can be very variable, so you want to make sure you're doing your research is highly advised so that you know what you're getting into. You want to start by getting an idea of is an indica or sativa dominant in morphology. It's going to be really tall, or is it going to have a tendency to be shorter and squattier? This will give you that general classification. Oftentimes, the goal by breeders is to take a standard strain and to breed it in the autoflower into it. But keep in mind that other morphological features need to be taken into consideration more than just it becoming photoperiod independent. Now, popular cultivation locations, again, it can be very diverse because with the autoflower characteristics, this is a morphology that fits many different growing conditions, both indoors and outdoors. And with an improved cannabinoid or terpene content, this makes it very easy for selection for a wide varieties of growers. However, breeders need to continue in this area and make improvements because while we have the rudales kind of gene and autoflower characteristics, and we've got our dominant indicas, sativas with cannabinoids, the merger of the two, they're still working on ensuring you get the best of both worlds. Right now, these hybrids might favor one versus another, so there is still lots of room for improvement. Some people have tried some of the early hybrids and weren't really thrilled with them, but there's continual improvements for this particular type of cultivation of cannabis. Now, it's hard to kind of pinpoint any one or a couple varieties, but we can see here there's many different ones that fall into the classification of hybrids. And I just listed a few here because remember, a lot of growers are breeding in different types, indicas, sativas. The whole goal is to get the best of both worlds all in one plant with an established cultivar, established strain here to help create this ability for growers to produce a high quality product but still meet the demands of their particular growing conditions quite well.